Welcome, folks, to another edition of the Freddie Mac and T-Buck Show. Hey, T-Buck, we got an action-packed show tonight. What you talking about, man?
Man, I'm talking about all these freaking games this weekend, all the excitement we seen, offense, defense, even some highlights from the special teams. But more importantly, how did you feel about those Pittsburgh Steelers?
Well, I think the Steelers, they've been taking care of the football. Justin Fields has been taking care of the football. That defense is going to be that defense. You know how they always have a strong defense year in and year out. But my question to you is, Buck, Russell Wilson is healthy now. They're 2-0. Do you make that change, or do you leave Justin Fields in?
Man, you know that old rule of thumb is like, man, you can't lose your job when you're hurt. But man, you 2-0, and you playing good ball. And
but they ain't scoring that many points.
But that's how the Steelers win, right? That's how the Steelers have won. That's how they've been consistent over the years and winning ball games. Is they call
they
it
Big Ben. They used to score some points, man. Remember Big Ben used to put up some points.
That defense used to come through and score. You see the Super Bowl, yeah, they score, but that defense plays great. They don't turn the ball over. They run it down your throat. And with Justin Fields, that's an extra running back. When the play breaks down, he uses his legs and he gets to the next level.
But is that the winning recipe? You need to be able to throw that thing now. You got Pickens over there. You got some pretty good weapons over there.
I think eventually what they're saying is, okay, we are eventually going to be able to throw the ball with Justin Fields. We know he's going to be healthy, hopefully for the rest of the year. But Russell Wilson is a question mark, right? I would say
the question mark.
The question mark is he going to stay healthy?
He played pretty decent last year.
Is he going to stay healthy? And how much more is he going to give you? How much more is the offense going to look better with him than Justin Fields?
I think quite a bit in the passing game. I
would say this. It's a great feeling over there, even though they're 2-0. I still go back to that old rule of thumb of the guy that you really want to be in there. If he's healthy, give him a shot.
Who you paying $38 million?
Well, no, Denver is paying him $38 million. Pittsburgh is paying him $1 million or something. So,
but still,
I would say give him a shot. I'll throw Russell back in there and see what happens. At least I know now I have confidence. I have very, very confidence in Justin to being able to come back in and win ball games for us.
Okay, but Buck, we're going to another team that's really been bothering me. The Carolina Panthers. Right. You think it was the right time to bench Bryce Young, or you should have stuck by him?
Man,
they didn't put no people around him.
They ain't got nobody around him, man. You hate to see the young man get pulled out of there, but for his well-being, I'm actually happy for him. I watched the play in the game where they rushed 5.
Man.
First guy run over the back, hit him, then the other 4 just collapsed on him. He was scrambling and trying to point down the field and ducking. He's like, man, what? I had time in Alabama to throw it. They talk about they ain't producing. I had time. I'm ready for my life.
Worst offensive line by far in the league. All those dudes, by far.
Skilled guys, man, he ain't getting no help. He actually throws a good ball, man, but just like anybody. And for him, even more, he needs a little time, man.
Yeah, plus Buck, he was 5'9", 5'10".
Yes.
180 pounds, 85 pounds. Man, no big old dudes trying to kill him.
Hey, man, that's tough on him, dog. That's tough on him. But we shall see. I think this is a little breather for him, man. And what he's going through gives him the time to pull back the curtains and
regroup,
and hopefully tell them, hey man, we need some more people to get up in here, man.
I agree with you. It's time. They need to blow that thing up. They got rid of one coach and they gave another little offensive coach, dude, the offensive coordinator for the Tampa Bay Bucks, another job. Like, man, is that the same song or what, Buck?
The same thing.
The same song.
And that leads me to this question for you, piggybacking off of that. Are all these offensive gurus in the beginning of the year, it seems
Don't call offensive guru.
That's right. These guys, they say the offense looks so bad and the defense looks very good.
Right.
And you've been an offensive guy. Why do the offenses seem like a majority of them struggle in the beginning of the year versus probably the middle of the year? I think defense even picks it up in the playoffs. But in the beginning of the year, these first couple of games, bunch of offenses look really bad.
I agree. They've been out of sync, but a lot has to do with that offseason too, Buck. Not playing in the preseason. As you know, and I know, those practice reps, they're good. But when you get in that game, it's at a whole different level, and you got to really tackle. And you got to really, make people miss. And you know what I mean? They protect you in practice. In the game, it's real live bullets. And you can't say, oops. And next thing you know, it's going back the other way. So I think them not playing in the preseason has a really big part in it.
I'll pick it back on that too, Fred. And also, I think a lot of coaches, I've been a coach too, you had an ego like, okay, I'm going to make this system. I'm going to make this work, right? And instead of adjusting to what type of players you have, and, okay, I want to be able to push the ball down the field, but my offensive line, we can't block. Instead of saying, okay, let me throw screens, let me get the ball out quick. Early on, I think that's what happened to Bryce Young. They should have been running.
They're trying to find their way. They're trying to find their footing,
Yes.
They're trying to find their footing.
And the preseason would allow you to do that if you played in the preseason, but you don't play in the preseason.
Yeah, too much at risk. But you playing for $1,500, and when you make it $55 million, that don't add up.
That don't add up, man.
That don't add up, dog.
Hey, we're going to take these first 4 weeks and we're going to learn how to play. We're going to figure out what we're doing. Okay?
You forgot they got an extra week as it is, They already had an extra game.
Well, that's some stuff we saw this weekend, man. Just some few points. What about the night, big dog? You got a big game tonight. You got storylines on both sides for the Falcons and the Eagles. Who do you have and kind of what storyline are you following?
Well, that was both of my teams. I got drafted by the Eagles, and I played with the Falcons. So they're both of my squad.
The Dirty Bird. You was there the Dirty Bird, right?
The Dirty Bird, the Mike Vick era. But but I really like what the Eagles are doing. They new offensive coordinator. Hey, I like what they're doing, but they're moving the ball, they're moving the pocket, they get Jalen out the pocket. And if they got Saquon Barkley back there, they got Saquon.
Yes.
They got 3 good receivers, a good tight end. They are a force to be reckoned with. Yes. Now flipping to the Falcons. The Falcons, they had a rough start last week. Kirk Cousins coming off Achilles, not really playing in the preseason, like I said. But so it's going to take a little time for him to get the footing and get everybody in sync with things. But they're on the road against a really good football team, and the Eagles are favored by, I think 5.5 or 6 points.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I think I'm going to have to go with the Eagles by a field goal on this one. What about you?
Wow. I like a lot of things you said. To me, it's going to come down to the defenses. I think the offensive guys, you mentioned on both sides. But if you look at Atlanta, I think if Atlanta defense plays, can hold them down a little bit, I think Atlanta's going to score enough points. But I saw something from the Eagles last week too that hurt them last year was the tackling, the big plays, and rushing the quarterback. If they don't rush Kurt, and Kurt has time, I think
we all know he'll pick you apart. Right.
So it's going to come down to me, the Eagles defense. Can they get after Atlanta's offense? And then on Atlanta side, can they continue to make a few plays, especially in the back end?
They got to give Bijan Robinson the ball. Get that man involved, man.
Yeah.
Use him.
So I'm gonna go with the Falcons by 3.
Nice.
I'm
Falcons on the road by 3.
Yes, I think they're gonna get it done. Just like as you talking about that, we bypassed a very interesting game yesterday. But the question that I have for you, we talked about, can the Los Angeles Raiders make the playoff? What type of team you think they have?
They went in the offseason, they opened the pocketbook. Mm-hmm. You got to give the owners and the GM a lot of credit for doing that. They got Minshew at quarterback. They got a very reliable receiver, and what's his 17?
The All Pro. You got the All Pro from the Packers.
Huh?
The guy Packers.
Yeah, the Packers. I know, but I forget his mind. Yeah, his name slipped my mind.
We got to put some names up there. It's slipping my mind too.
Right, but the defense is playing lights out. They got after Lamar. They showed a lot of resilience. They were down 10 in the fourth quarter. Well, against a very good football team in the Ravens. Came back and whooped that tail. So, that says a lot about a team, man.
We talked about the Ravens last week, man. They blame the players at some point. They got to look at the coaches, man. And what are they calling? How are they getting these leads
and losing them?
And then they look so bad the last 10 minutes. It's like, what are y'all calling, man? What are y'all doing?
Yeah,
stay aggressive, but not to cut you off on the Raiders and what you was doing, but
they 0-2, Buck. They 0-2. Ravens 0-2. Talking about Super Bowl. Yeah, hey, they better get it together quick.
So that's what we talked about. Can they finish? And I don't know if that's on the Baltimore side. I think it's more of the coaches than the players and getting them in position to allow them to finish. You would think after 2 years or 3 years of having the best record and then not finishing, getting knocked out in the first, second round, or getting a bye the first game, and then last year the conference championship game, that you would change a little things like, okay, we tried it this way, man, let's try something different.
But you forgot it's early though. Don't change it too fast now. It's just week 2 going to week 3. They 0-2. They didn't get a win under their belt.
Well, just like when you're on that golf course, you know how to finish. You know how to finish on 15, 16, 17, 18. Them finishing hole, that back 9. You got to develop some of that. And they are not developing that. I don't know. It's something about it that they just don't have that finishing, that gene or the attitude, man. I don't know.
They got Pat Mahomes over there too now on the other side. That dude he looked better and better, man. Like what in the world?
And then it becomes a team thing, man. When you find a way to win.
Hey, Buck, wait before it slipped my mind. Wait. Let's talk about them Saints, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, hold up.
Hey.
Them Saints.
They broke out a can of whoop. They broke out a can of whooping, didn't
it? Beat the Cowboys like they stole something, dog.
Well, I had Michelle, they doing this fantasy thing, and one of
you had Cowboys winning?
No. Well, talking about the Saints defense.
Man, that boy's balling.
The one question mark that everybody I had was, okay, what type of offense are they gonna have? What is David Carr gonna give them?
What?
And then bam, he giving them something.
Kamara's balling.
Balling. Now the defense is playing the way they've been playing. It's like, whoa, what's going on? But they looking who that?
Man, I'm talking about they put up 42 weeks in a row, Buck.
Hey man, well, I'm excited about it. I feel like being from down on the Gulf Coast, man, that was our team. We had the paper bags over our head though most of the time, but we had fun saying who that. So it's really, really nice to see them get off to a great start.
I really go. Let's see if they can continue. It's early.
Yeah.
Everybody know that it's early. But you got what about that? That's about all for tonight, big dog.
That's about all, man. And before we jump off this thing, before you wrap it up like you do, I just want quick comment. You follow me about the WNBA, A'ja Wilson,
Right.
scoring 1,000 points.
1,000.
First player to ever do that, and I'm watching her. Man, she got a sidestep, a jump shot. She plays defense. Her all-around game, she can shoot free throws.
Yeah.
She might, to me, is becoming one of those when they say the best athletes of our era.
Mm-hmm.
She's becoming that. You talk about Serena. I think Serena should be here 1. They talk about all these other people. She should be 1 to 3, no lower than 3, right?
Right.
Obviously, that's over 25 years. A'ja's been doing this for 7 years now. In the last 4 years, it's been unbelievable.
Yeah.
With this year being the best year I mean, from the Olympics to what she's doing now to being that 3-time MVP. Is pretty impressive, man. Watching her run up down that court. I don't know if you watched her or seen her a lot.
Absolutely, I watched. And but come on, she a lefty. You know I watched her. She a lefty like your boy.
Yeah. You see her statue over there in South Carolina like that. That's pretty nice too, man.
Hey man, she deserves it all. But all the accolades, she got her own shoe now. They gave her own shoe, the A'ja ones, and that's important. You know what I mean? That's very, very important.
That's special.
For a lot of little black girls who want to be like her, little white girls who want to be like her, that's important.
Yeah.
Give somebody a great role model to be like,
Well, no matter what color, for any female,
right, black or white,
that just want to get in there and have fun and be mentioned as athletic and doing special things just like men. So kudos to A'ja. I just want to
pick up the A'ja.
Yeah,
but
A'ja won.
Huh?
Pick up them man ones. Go buy the A'jas.
Go buy the A'jas, baby. The A'ja ones. Hey, Buck, until next time, though. Hey, folks, thanks for tuning in to the Freddie Mac and T Buck Show. Until next